Can I just begin by asking if you have any phones, if you can turn them on silent, and if you have any cameras, and if you've got a flash, if you could turn them off, that would be fantastic. Our play today was written by members of the media group, and it was supported by Katie White. So we're going to begin today with some of the members sharing with you their stories and experiences of mental health. I will let you know that there are some scenes that some viewers might find upsetting. If you are affected by any of the issues that are brought up by today's performance, please do come and speak to me at the end. Okay, enjoy, thank you.
Hi, my name is Graham, and I suffer with depression and anxiety. Ever since I was at school, I was bullied by the teachers and the pupils because I was finding it very difficult to read and write. This continued on to my life after schooling, when I was ridiculed and abused by other people. But eventually, when I came to FDAMH and to meet these lovely people, it made me to come out myself a lot more easier. But they say that young people do not experience mental health problems, but in fact 1 in 10 young people are experiencing mental health problems at any one time. On average, that's about 3 young people in every school classroom.
Hello, my name is Jennifer. When I was working, I had a very responsible and worthwhile job, really very rewarding. And then something happened which was quite traumatic in my life, and it's really ended my world as I thought. I lost my self-esteem, I lost my confidence. In fact, I just lost me. It was dreadful. I was extremely anxious, very nervous, and extremely lonely. It's a horrible, lonely place to be. I was then, we thought, I was suffering from depression. Now that could not have been the case for me, because depression is just something you give yourself a shake, you know, as I thought. And you know, you get better, just give yourself a shake. No. People with depression just need a shake. But when you're there, in that lonely place, you know it. I certainly did. I used to wear a mask, quite a bonny mask. It could hide everything. I hid behind it for many, many years. Nobody knew how much I felt, because I covered everything up. I couldn't expose myself. If somebody hurt me, I would laugh it off, and then I would go home and I really would crumble. It was horrible. I'm getting counselling now, and with the help of FDAMH and other counselling services, I'm gradually reducing this mask, and I'm pulling it down and down, and it's almost gone now. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Gary. I was diagnosed with mental health in my early 30s. From the age of 9 I had PTSD, and because of sexual abuse I was changed to borderline personality disorder when I was 11. The borderline has basically ruled over my life. I've done without my own family all my life. I try and latch on to other people's, but there's always a self-destruct button inside me. It's like pressing play, and it's a vicious circle, and you can't stop it, you can't get off. But a roller coaster ride, you just don't want it to happen. But 6 years ago I found FDAMH. I was basically lost, I didn't know what to do. So I found FDAMH, and I've been there for 6 years, and they helped me a lot. It was like an extended family for me. which at the time I needed a bit of support, and that was all the support I needed. They put me in contact with other groups, anxiety groups and stuff, so that helped as well. And I've done my dialectical behavioural therapy, DBT, for borderline. It's a lot of mindfulness in that, and that's really good as well. So I'm now doing a choir and a drama group as well, and in this drama group I think I found another family for myself. So.
Hi, my name's Jackie, and this is just what it's like for me when I'm doing ill. Hi, my name's bipolar. That's what my name's been for a number of years. I beat myself up mentally and emotionally every minute of every day. I've given up on life, and I can't see past the darkness that's creeping up on me. I don't give a damn about living. I can't cope with the pain anymore. All I do is cry and pace about the house. I no longer eat properly or wash and dress. What's the point? I'm a broken woman who can't be mended. All I do now is think of ways to end my life from this shitty world.
Hi there, my name's Liam, and I suffer from OCD as well as having Asperger's syndrome. Having Asperger's has its ups and downs. One of the down parts is socialising and interacting with others, which is at times a difficulty for me. Having OCD means that I can overthink things at times, and this can get in the way of life now and then. I also suffered a manic episode last summer when I lost my last job, and I was quite high and low at times. And it was quite hard, like I've had kind of arguings with my family and friends and stuff. It made things quite hard, but now I'm gaining new friendships through like the drama group, other groups that I'm in, and I'm feeling all around happy in my life in general.
Hi, my name's Jim. My depression started in 2013. I woke up and I found out I had a stroke that affected my left hand side. That led to depression, stress, anxiety, trying to get back to the old me, trying to improve everything that was wrong with me and make myself better. I went through a psychiatrist and the CPN, but that didn't do any work, any help for me. My GP referred me to FDAMH. They helped me with stress and anxiety course and also mindfulness. And then I joined the drama group, and it's been one of the best things I've ever done. Meeting FDAMH, absolutely brilliant.
I am just once pathetic, fat, ugly human being, stupid, weak, strange lassie, moron, oversensitive, unintelligent, droning on, inferior, coward, victim of self, annoying, grumpy, no friends who wants to be around me, disappointment, antisocial, inadequate, no self-love, isolated, I am rubbish, undeserving, damaged, pessimist, guilty, ashamed, useless, boring, disgusting, waste of space, lazy, unreliable, embarrassment, alone, idiot, insignificant, unlovable, no trust, scared, pain, screaming pain, suffocating, critical, worthless, detached, defensive, negativity pouring out my veins, blocked, terrified, exhausted, no zest for life, repulsive, failure, despairing, pointless, no more, I am nothing, disappear, evaporate, trapped inside me.
Hi, I'm Gemma. I've suffered mental health from a young age, initially depression, leading on to being diagnosed with schizophrenia at the age of 20, which has then snowballed to schizoaffective bipolar. So I've got a lot on my plate. But I've got a lot of help and support. I have a CPN, that's a community psychiatric nurse. I'm an outpatient, I've got doctors, I've got key workers, I've got FDAMH. It's essential that you've got support with mental illness. It's a myth that only certain people experience mental health problems, and that's wrong. Anyone can experience mental health problems and identify it and address it, and support's there for you.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I suffer from anxiety and schizophrenia. Schizophrenia, in short, is a mental disorder where the victim can have hallucinations, visual and/or auditory, and distorted beliefs of reality. For me, this is mainly bugs. A lot of people don't know this, but sometimes I have vivid hallucinations and sensations of insects all over my body, sometimes cutting myself to drain this infested blood out of me. I know it's gruesome, but it's usually triggered by my anxiety. I've always had minor hallucinations, but it got worse and darker 4 years ago when I was 14. At 14, I started slipping into depression. My dad had depression before, so when I mentioned my feelings, my family assumed I was copying him. By the time I was taken to a child psychologist for missing school, I hardly spoke and didn't smile. The child psychologist told my parents I had disciplinary issues because I didn't want to go to school, and even harassed us over the phone to force me. My parents listened to her even though I had perfect attendance before depression. It got to the point where I was trying to end my life before anyone really started to understand the severity of my mental health. This ordeal caused major anxiety, and it took 2 years for me to start getting help and recovery, but I've not been the same since. I'm not depressed anymore, thankfully, but the anxiety never left and my schizophrenia is still here. But I'm trying, and I can smile. If you're struggling, make sure you're getting help and not put down. Your mental health is valid no matter the severity.
Hi, I'm Jenny, aka as the Joker. Got my mask on, eh? I don't often take it off, but, well, here goes. Fear, panic. Oh! It's that black hole rearing its ugly head again. The truth is, it does it, mask on or not. But come on for a wee walk through my mind. Imagine running a marathon every day. It's not my feet that's there, it's my brain. My starting point's that wee molehill. And I'll take you up Ben Nevis in 60 seconds flat, be over-analysing things. Beautiful view for the top of Ben Nevis. No for me. Depression, anxiety, paranoia, low self-esteem. That's just some of the emotions that are kicking in. Better put my mask back on so you don't notice any change in me.
Hi, my name's Sam. The worst day of my life is when my best friend came to me. Randy was feeling very suicidal and self-harming very heavily. Lifted his shirt and showed me what he did to himself the night before. It broke my heart to see him in that state, and he only got worse as time went by. We did everything we could to help him. But as time did go by, he did start to get better with some support, and now he's able to live his life the best that he can.
Who am I? I'm the voice of Frankie's head. I am his black dog. I am his blue period. What's the point of you? What's the point of this wasted shit existence? Do you know, the only time you really feel alive is when you have that reoccurring dream. You know, the one where you're falling. And just before you hit the ground, you're buzzing. Because you hope you do make that final impact and everything ends. But it doesn't. And you gut it every single time. Because you do wake up. feel your life is on bloody autopilot. Bed, TV, drink, repeat. Why are you wasting your time? Or anybody else's for that matter? Why does she bother with you? Well, I know what she keeps saying, but I know that inside she must hate you.
None of this is your fault. You made a couple of mistakes, that's all. You are a brilliant photographer, Frank. Loads of people go out of business. It's just the way it is.
You, brilliant, my arse. The only thing that you're good for is screwing up other people's lives. You ruined that couple's wedding day. Their wedding day, for Christ's sake, and you have a meltdown. What are you thinking? What a fucking waste of space you are! 2 years. 2 years! And you've still not paid your parents back for the court settlements. Court settlements! Now, what do you do to help yourself, Frankie? What do you do to make sure Amanda keeps loving you? You drink. You drink. Do you know, when she's on night shift, you get so drunk. Your bodily fluids must be 90% alcohol. And all with a sole purpose of desperately wanting to throw up in your sleep and choke on your own vomit. Because you're too much of a coward to really do it. Her face when she saw you in the ambulance all covered in vomit and shame. Oh, priceless. You weren't embarrassed or ashamed that she'd seen you like that. You were ashamed that they'd woken up at all. I bet she's wishing you hadn't as well. She's going to come to her senses soon. She's going to come to her senses. And she's going to dump you. She has to. She has to, but she can't. Because she's a good person. Too good for you, Frankie, huh? So, it is up to you. You're going to make the decision for her, and we're going to do it properly this time. Is that something you can finally do right, Frankie? Huh? It's my boy.
ambulance, Mr. Johnson.
You go, I'll stay and clear up this.
Blood! It's blood! He's done it again! I can't cope with this! Oh my god. I'm going to end up in the hospital myself. What's he thinking of? No more ambulances. I'm done.
Amanda, please.
I can't. You go. I'm done.
Sorry, if you're coming in an ambulance, we don't have to go now.
So how do you feel after your visit to the consultant?
Stupid. No, not lonely. Actually, both stupid and lonely.
Oh, what was the reason for those feelings?
I felt stupid because, well, I was walking back to the bus stop by myself and I didn't know way about. I was nearly bleeding, like a bloody Wayne. Then on the bus, well, I just felt like shit. Passing houses with lights on. I knew they were filled with normal, happy folk.
Oh, Frank, what have I told you? Normality and the illusions of happiness, they're drummed up by advertising agencies. They're only trying to get you to buy their product. Well, at least you made your visit to the hospital. And I think you've got over the shock of having a CPN. Not sure you were that keen before.
Keen? I never bloody clue what a CPN was.
Ah, we're a strange lot, us community nurses.
You forgot the word psychiatric.
Oh, trust me, I'll never forget that. Anyhow, you've been making good progress over the last couple of weeks. You managed to get out a couple of times, didn't you?
I went down to the park. Even then I felt like an oddball. A single man wandering on his own. You know what they say.
What? Is there a sign up there saying only people in pairs are more allowed in this park?
You know what I mean?
You going to answer that?
Nah, it's just Dave. I'll text him back later.
Well, make sure you do, because it's good to have friends around at this time. Anyhow, you're doing really good, Frank. By the way, I'm really pleased you're not sitting in your boxers today. I really appreciate that.
Now you just sit quiet and they won't know we're here.
Oh, aye, great. It's no in. I'm bloody here now. Fuck!
Alright, Frank, how's yourself?
Why did I try the bloody handle? Look up, it looks like shit.
I know. Hellish days. Those guys end days.
You don't want after the CPN had been.
Yourself?
You know me, Frank. I'm a Rangers, man. Life's just utter shite, eh?
Hey, nice seeing you again. Sorry if no one been round in ages, eh?
Didn't have a fucking clue what to say anyway.
Ah, it's fine.
He doesn't really want to be here. He thinks you're a waste of fucking space.
Well, I was just after your wee text not saying you didn't want to hear or see anybody for a while. Came with tough fucking titties, mate. I'm here, I've come doing gifts. Brought this great mad dog set. It's really good. You can get a wee smart check. I'll get a bash. Right, not be shy.
It's really getting me, honestly. Aye, bumped into your favour down the tune the other day. Says you're doing really well.
Well, I'm not trying to kill myself every 5 minutes, so that must be something to do.
How do I reply to that?
Right, wait until your pals keep visiting you, mentioning suicide, eh? CPN would be that proud.
So like, come on then. Are you still all locked up there, Amanda?
My mate's nail up there, she's single last time I checked.
Oh aye, that's it, Davy boy. Make your suicidal pal feel worse. Makes his ex-bloody girlfriend. Where you go, you're fucking agent.
I guess I'm sort of Rangers and she's felt supporting the shit team.
That dancer, mate. Dundee United have been relegated. Maybe you could join them together. And then you're single and Rangers all but fuck financially anyway.
I'm not that depressed. Nah, if I'm being honest, I'm starting to feel a bit better than having a while. They finally got my meds sorted, so that must be making a
So
difference.
you're going to come back to the pub? You're a dancer. There's only so much that green-faced Joe I can take to the pub by myself, you know what I mean? Oh,
I same old shit.
just a different day, mate. Oh, 2 seconds. Right, came to this, is it? Aye, it's the wife. I need to go and pick her up, mate. But hey, anytime you feel like going for a pint, go a bit of banter. You like you just want to hang about. Gives a wee shout, eh?
Really?
Aye, Frank. I just asked my suicidal pal if he wants to hang about. Just like ask to join the swingers club. You take it easy, pal. We'll catch up very soon.
How are you doing with that Breaking Bad set your friend gave you, Lorna?
Aye, it's pretty good. It's good to switch off. The trouble is, sometimes I end up watching all night.
Oh, do yourself a favour. Don't turn day into night, that's an extremely hard habit to break.
I'll try.
Doorbell, Maggie. Why could be in the toilet?
He's in the toilet. How's he going to answer the door then?
Oh, hiya, morning. Oh, nice to see you, Mr. Johnson. Mrs. Johnson.
I thought you weren't coming anymore because, you know, Francis is getting better.
Oh, these are just support visits, Mrs. Johnson.
I suppose so. Support visits, eh? Well, Francis is not fed up now. He's fine and he's getting better. He doesn't need any other outside interference. He's got his family for that. And now he can manage fine. And he's married.
Mom! Enough, Maggie.
With all due respect, Mrs. Johnson, Frank is an adult and he's more than capable of deciding when or if these visits should stop.
Sorry about my mum. She thinks I'm not bleeding or is invisible. And there must be nothing wrong with me.
It's okay, Frank. Don't stress. I meet your mum daily. She just comes in different shapes and guises. You see, folk don't always understand mental illness. But that doesn't make them bad people, does it?
I guess not.
Anyhow, I'll come next week after you've been to your visit for the FDAMH drop-in, eh? Oh, and good luck explaining FDAMH to your men.
Maybe another day.
Here's a 20. Buy yourself a couple of drinks and, oh dear God, please don't tell your mother.
Oh, don't worry, Dad. It's between us.
Big man. You think you're doing great, eh? Gaining main money to go out and buy
drink me. Hey? It was the drink that got me into this mess in the first place. They never talked to me. Francis and his father. Why won't they listen to me? I know what I'm going to do. To do it, I'm going to give up my volunteering at the charity shop. I want to do that. All yon gossiping, you know? Gossip, 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 gossip. Time. You know what yon Fiona said to me the other day there? Oh, she's the biggest gossip of them all. She said to me, you know, she's always sticking her beak right into her business. She said to me, with yon pitiful look on her face, how's Frankie? His name's Francis. How's Frankie? Can't stand it. I know what they're all saying. I know what they're saying. They said, and it's all my fault. It's my fault. I can't cope. I can. Of course I can cope. I think I can cope. I can see them all. We can see them all pointing their fingers behind their back. I can hear them whispering behind my back. Oh dear. CBN is having a field day. I bet she's just judging me like everybody else. Frank should be better. He's getting better. He's getting better. Support visits. Support visits? Doesn't need support visits. He's taking his tablets, isn't it?
Yes.
He should be getting better by now.
He's getting there, but it's not instant.
Well, why? Why couldn't he talk to me? Why couldn't he say that he wasn't coping?
I'm scared.
Oh, I'm scared too. Oh.
I found this on his table. It's a leaflet for family support services. We could definitely use that.
Oh, for them?
Yeah,
They can help us?
I would think so. It's what they're set up for.
So, they can help the two of us.
Yeah, and then we can help Frank.
So, they'll help us and Frank, and we can help as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if I go, will you go with me?
Of course.
For that.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna go.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Come on.
Should you get my jacket?
Are you right, Frank? Right, brilliant. I'm not looking because I felt sorry for you.
Oh, you get me yelling at the press by when it's sneakers, so you go back and see by the next round.
Well, let's face it, it's wondering your money since your blue period.
I think if I just went out to Vincent van Gogh, if you're cheap, you can go to the bar.
Really? Listen, well, keep an eye on this one, right? I'm going to go for a quick smoke.
Oh, they're going to kill you one day, mate.
Coming for you?
Aye. See you. You guys feel just trying to kill themselves being for small.
Aye, good lad, isn't he? Smoking bad listen aside.
So good one there, Billy. It's been great during this. He's not texting me. Most of my mate, she's disappeared. It's not that I blame them.
Aye, well, I think it's a wee bit of practice in that from Frankie.
How do you mean?
Well, a couple of years ago, I was in the same place as you. Maybe not quite as bad, but not in the best place mentally.
Oh, Christ, I'm sorry, I never realised. They never told me.
Well, that's my friend of my death. In all honesty, I was embarrassed and didn't want people to know I was coping.
I know that feeling.
See, I just couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel that everyone kept telling me about. But for me, it was either the trainer Flodine or the band manager with the torch looking for me. There'll still be the occasional days when I feel shit and don't want to do anything.
There's still a few for me, but thank Christ knows, Mary.
Aye, but with the support, the anger and despair eventually goes. And even normal people have their ups and downs, whatever the effect of normal is. You've just got to go with the flow. Don't beat yourself up about things. Or let anyone else drag you down. All that nonsense for other people saying, just pull yourself together or keep the chin up.
Have you met my mum? Like she invented those phrases.
Well, she can't have, that's my brother. He's the source of all things positive quote-wise, and the most miserable bit himself. He just doesn't realise.
Hey, see you next time my mum's round. Can you invite your brother?
Well, let's not inflict ourselves with that. But if there's one piece of advice I'd give you, Frankie, I'd say, just give it time. And as a really good doctor said to me one day, be kind to yourself. It's true.
Well, look who it is. Frankie, nice seeing you out and about.
George?
Big jumper on a warm day like this? Bet you're nice and cosy. Not. Remind me, what date is it today?
It's the 18th.
It's no a bank holiday or anything?
That I know of. Why?
Oh, I was just wondering if maybe the psychiatric ward was shut the day. Who's that? Your carer?
For your information, I'm not his or anybody else's carer. If you don't stop, you're going to need a carer soon.
I heard the Amanda left. And you started playing with Stanley blades. I heard you were the right state. Tell me, Francis, your mammy calls you. What is this? Long sleeve care in the community?
Why don't you shut up your head, man? Go piss off that Kenny and nasty bitch. Take me with you.
Aye. What you two look so happy about? What have I missed?
Oh, nothing. It's just something that wee nasty mongrel was yapping us.
Get sorted.
Ah, we flogged him, didn't we?
I was the same when I started coming here. My CP asked me what I thought of the group. I said, they're all fucking nuts. I've only stayed one there.
Oh, you keep again.
And what did they say? I was shocked at least. They said, oh, what happened there? Did you guys have shaving Mr. Stability? No, but no serious, mind you. I did tell her about Jenny and how this place had helped her. I mean, she was going to doctors for years and they just said, keep taking your tablets.
Well, I've been there. I've even got the empty box to prove it.
Just Jenny didn't want to cause a fuss because she just knew out there people would boss off. So she just lived her life feeling frightened and anxious. I told her we could be triplets.
Don't you mean twins?
Nope, definitely triplets. Or me and the voice in my head. And we don't laugh.
I always knew you were big headed. Must have looked with 3 of them in there, I'll tell you. What made me laugh are these pictures. These are brilliant pictures, Frank. My daughter's party went brilliant. You can see how good it went in there. She'll be really happy with them. Remember I was telling you about the company club I went to?
Ah.
Well, my mates were all sitting there, right, laughing at the jokes, tears streaming down their faces. And I was sitting there, tears streaming down my face. But I was great. Must have been for all the time that I was been sitting and I've not been having a laugh and a joke with my family.
But you laugh at lunch, James, and make everyone else laugh.
Don't tell my family that, for God's sake. They think I'm two-faced for that.
So do we.
So thank God I've got an appointment with my CPN, that's all I can say. I'll see you later. I'll need to get going. See you later, guys. See you, Frankie. See you later, G. Brilliant photos, by the way. Brilliant.
You know, it actually felt quite good to hold the camera again.
You know, if I can take pictures of you, Frank, I'll never have a camera out in my hand.
She said, if I can take pictures of you, my man, I have a camera in my hand. That's brilliant! And the thing is, I never went home and analysed it like I did for hours. I actually went to bed smiling, feeling like I won the lottery.
See? Volunteering can be fun after all.
Alright, so I'm a bad day, we suggested it. Bad couple of days that week, come to think of it.
But you can see the change, Frankie. It's like them dancers on Strictly. Eh? They start off, all bad days, gradually find their feet.
You seen my dance moves?
Bad?
Well, it's not going to be 10 for my CPN, I guarantee you that.
You're not going to get any plans people neither. But there's lots of songs out there about dancing. And you are dancing, Frank. You're not just sitting on the sidelines watching the world pass you by.
I suppose I am. I only had 2 bad days last week and I never told you this before, but I used to want to scream at you to leave. But then I felt abandoned and screamed when you did. But I don't feel like that anymore.
How do you feel?
I suppose I just feel, if you know what I mean. It's not like I'm walking around with my mind's completely numb like I had a jag for the dentist.
Ha ha, like me on a Monday morning, you mean?
And the rest?
Jake, you are getting better.
I think the damage really helped as well.
Aha, that would be the FDAMH that you weren't going to join. The FDAMH that would be a complete and utter waste of time, FDAMH.
Alright, I was wrong. It's probably the best thing that's happened to me in years. Just knowing that other people there are going through the same as me, it really helps. I'm having a laugh at that media group too.
Oh yeah, about that.
Aye?
Emily for the group called. And she wanted me to run something past you.
What then?
The drama group, they're going to be doing this play for medical professionals. And they're going to be using it as a mental health training tool. And guess what? They want you to take the lead role.
Shut up! No way! I can never stand up there and do that!
We've got some paper outside, lots of pens. We would love to have your comments, your thoughts on the performance today. And I just want to thank the group one more time for being absolutely amazing today. All the rehearsals they've done over the last few months and 2 performances this week. They've been fantastic. Thank you.
Cheers for Emily. Hello.